Welcome to another Java tutorial. In this one we're going to learn how to do some user input. User input is something you use for almost every program. Could be a date you want them to input. Could be, I don't know, a time. You might want them to input some numbers and then the program tells you something about those numbers, maybe the average. Could be a whole lot of things. First thing we're going to actually use it for is a simple rock, paper, scissors game. But before we write that program, which will be in the next video, we are going to need to actually learn the input. So the first thing to do is come to the top here. We need to import a package. I think it's called a package. Anyways, java.util.star. The star actually is a whole lot of things. It contains any word that could be there right there. After we have that, we will need to actually create a scanner. So scanner input equals new scanner system.in. The word input here is just a convention that's used. It used to be people called it Buffy a lot. You can write anything there. You could write tape, you could write chips, really whatever you want. But I just go with input because that is the convention. Anyways, first we'll tell the user to do something. Let's say enter a name. And we'll take off the line there so that they can enter a name. Then to make that name, so the user is going to be told to enter a name, and here's where we actually let them input stuff. We will type in, let's see, how did it go? String, data, which is a data type. We'll call it name equals input dot next. Open and close parentheses. I forgot to hold shift down there. So here I have the word input. That's because I have input there. If I wrote peanut butter and jelly up here, I would write peanut butter and jelly down here. But that would be confusing to read, so I'm not going to write peanut butter and jelly in this program, or probably any others. So we'll just give a simple echo. The name you entered was, we'll go with is. Then we'll write the name there. So if I hit Shift F6 and run that, enter name, we'll go with probably the best name in the world, Joey. The name you entered is Joey. Well, what if we want to input something besides name? What if we want to input an integer? So enter two numbers to be multiplied together. Well, let's see. Int x equals input dot next, and up here we just have dot next. Here we'll write dot next int. Anytime that it's not a string, you have to tell it what data type it is. If it was a double, I would type in double here, and then I would capitalize double here. But we're gonna stick with integers. Just know that you can do double the same way. And int y equals input dot next int. The two numbers multiplied together equals and then normally you would actually multiply these in a different line, but I'm just gonna be lazy and do it all in the same line right here. Shows that you can do that. Normally you'd have like int answer equals x times y, and then you would type in answer over here. Then we will actually comment out, let's see, we'll comment out those lines, because we don't really need those for now. Let's say I want to multiply 5 times 8. Well, two numbers multiplied together equals 40. That sounds right. Let's see, we can do a little bit more. Oh, back to the name thing. Enter two words. I actually do want to show you a little example. It may trip a few of you up. So string words equals input dot next. We'll comment all this out too. None of that's too important for now. So here it should print out 2 words, right? That's what you think it would, or not really 2 words, but you'd think it print out however many words that I have. And let's go these words. It'll only print out these. So why is that? That's because we have the word next here. If we want to enter as much as you want, well, we'll call it string as much as we want equals input dot next line, open and close parentheses, put a little semicolon there, and then we tell it to print as much as we want. That's actually kind of annoying to type. So I'll hit Shift F6. Forgot 2 words. I will, let's see how many of these words are output to the console. So I'm going to copy and paste this. So I'll hit enter. So it typed let's up here because it only took the first word, then said enter as much as you want, and then, oh, well, the rest of it was see how many of these words are output to the console. Anyways, it took the rest of those words there. Well, it's really not something I can get rid of in this program because it's all in the same method, which we'll learn more about those later on. I forget when I have that scheduled to go for, when we'll learn about different methods. That was actually unexpected. Enter as much as you want, and it prints that same exact thing. Alright, try to keep this video short and sweet for you. I'm going to uncomment all of this. That is not what I meant to do. Sorry about this. This is not professional at all. That's why I'm doing this wrong. I have to uncomment these lines blocks at a time. Okay. So all that seems pretty easy for you to read. If you need to pause the video and just look at that. Anyways, in the next video, we'll be making a little rock, paper, scissors game. Not going to be too complicated. We might make a more complicated one down the road. I haven't decided yet. If you want me to, definitely let me know, and I will make sure to do that. Like always, if there's any specific video you want me to make as far as Java programming, let me know and I will do that one. Otherwise, once I'm done with this series of videos, I will be moving on to, I don't know, possibly like geometry or something. Who knows? Anyways, thanks for watching. Hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button. Both those really do encourage me to keep making more videos. Anyways, thank you.